What's happening, everybody? Uh, just want to let you know we're having some technical difficulties. I do not have the guest in at this time. I don't know if Restream is having a problem tonight, but I cannot get anybody accessed into the room. But anyway, I want to send a shout out. Let's see. We got Joshua here. What's happening? Ray Smokey, my man. What's going on? Jeffrey Z Beard. What's happening, brother? We got Baker here. What's going on? Joshua Ricks, Coffee with Brewer. What's going on, Brewer? Alan's Lawn Care. So I am currently trying to figure out what's going on here, why I cannot get anybody in here. I sent the Restream link out. I'm actually having somebody else try to get on to see if it's a problem on somebody else's end. But other than that, technical difficulties always seem to follow Tactical Santa. But I'm going to try to get this solved out. I really want to get Finest Mixed Breed in here. I've been waiting to talk to him for a while. So hopefully he gets on here. But we're going to try our best. What's up, Jacob? Hopefully we'll be getting him in here. I'm going to reach out, see what's going on really quick. See if we can't get this going. Alrighty, let me see if I can't get some stuff going. How's your guys' weekends going? Everybody having a good weekend so far? Did you get some time off? Did you get to spend with your spend time with your family? What's happening, Tara? What's going on? Alrighty, I am just waiting, trying to get some people on. Hopefully it works out. So I'm pretty sure nobody wants to hear me talk for 45 minutes. Let's see. But my weekend's been pretty good. I taught a class yesterday. Today I got to relax. I made some review videos. Got that going. Actually got to listen to some good live streams today. Made a live stream earlier on Instagram with my brother, Bearded Bishop. But let's see here. Here we go. I've got a guest coming in. It's not Finest Mixed Read, but it's a good friend of mine, and let's bring her in. Everybody say hi to Stacy.
Not coming on. Hi.
There we go. How you
Welcome
doing,
to
Stacy?
your, I'm good. Sorry,
Good,
I'm
good.
not mixed breed, but I'll bring the homelessness to the style.
Right, right. So let's talk about that. So what's really cool is actually for a lot of us guys is getting the female perspective on outfits and style. So in your opinion, what do you think is hot nowadays? Like a bearded guy, what would you say what would you like to see bearded guys wear more of, or what outfits do you like?
Well, okay, so you're asking my opinion though, because
Yep,
everyone's
yep.
opinion is different. I
Sure.
like I got my ADDs kicking in. I don't like them too clean. Like I don't like them pretty. Okay, like you're pretty is not my thing.
Mhm.
But just that's me being me. Like a good flannel's fine, but I don't like the whole fancy thing.
Mhm.
I don't know where he is. Message him. I'm here with my best friend Angie. She's asking him where's Robert, and I was like, I don't know, where
Right.
is he? I think get his ass on here too.
Yeah, finest mixed breed is MIA at the moment. I haven't been able to get a
You
hold of him.
thought, well, you said so. We're trying to still get him to get on the stream. That's what we're
Right.
messaging him right now. But anyways, so my thing with style for me for a guy is, I kind of like him rugged though. That's just me. I don't like them overly clean. I mean, like brush your damn teeth. You know what I'm saying? Wear some pit stick, but like put some cologne on, not too much. But my rule is you can't be prettier than me.
Sure, sure.
That's a personal. That's a personal.
Right.
Yeah.
Mixed breed is asleep until there's a giveaway. Right, right.
I joined Tara and Chris's little breakfast thing this morning too. It was kind of nice.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They make
yeah.
me nervous because they're such like a big my anxiety gets up. They're like a big crew, so just like I'll just sneak in really quick, but it was pretty cool. They rock.
Uh, let's see, strawberry, here we go. That's a good
He's
one.
probably trying to figure out how to work a computer. Like it took me like I don't
So
like Gap models. No, no, I don't. Where did I just read that at? I was somewhere in the red. Gap model. No, like, here's another thing too. Like I guess I don't like him skinny either. I'm like a chubby chaser. I've been known to
sure.
chubby chase, but that's just me. Like I
Right,
like
right.
a little meat on the bones type of deal. Now
Right.
y'all know talking to me, I'm not your normal keep it clean
Not
kind of
normal.
lady.
Right. So you
Y'all need
mentioned
someone.
flannels. So you mentioned flannels. So when you see a guy wearing flannels, what type of flannels do you like him to? Do you like the
I
bright and vibrant? No, I mean, what kind of flannels are you talking?
see now I like hey guys, how are you? Um I don't
What's happening,
mind. I
Chris?
actually do like neon. Hi
Hmm.
Chris, how are you? I do like neon, but I don't like overly flashy. Like so my thing is I've always
So
been into like the colors,
guess
like my shirt and everything black.
guess who we got?
Stunning. We
What's
got oh
happening,
look
mixed breed?
at it.
What's going
He's
on, brother?
not here.
What's happening? What's
Angie, he's
going
not
on?
missing anymore.
He's here. He's here. We got
I
we got
can't hear.
finest mixed breed. Can't hear
Can
it?
you can you hear us?
You guys hear me?
I can hear
Yeah.
you. Yep.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
You might wanna exit out and come back.
Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me see something.
Sure. Sure.
He
Yep.
probably did the same thing. It took me like 8 times to even try just in case. It
Right.
was acting up. It kept asking for information.
Right. It
You see his name
I,
when he appears. That's because someone in the comments said or giveaway, so he showed up, right?
right. Alrighty. Can you still hear us?
Can you
Can
hear
you hear
us?
us?
Speak
For
to
some
him in
reason, I
sign
can't hear
language.
nothing.
Okay. You
The
might
only
have
sign
to
language I knew
exit.
was that.
You might have to exit out and try coming back in.
Did you go out and come back in? Go out, come back in. I don't know how to do sign language. He probably don't understand either. Yes, Chris, I was telling Dino that because I do have anxiety really bad, and I know that you guys are like, I am gonna say top shelf. So I was just like, me being just a
Not
small
working. I
person,
can't
little
hear nothing.
nervous, you
Exit
know.
out and come back in.
All I'm doing is reading your lips right now. I can't even hear you.
Exit.
Somebody type
Exit
it
out.
down there. Type it
Yep.
Exit
down
out.
there and tell them to exit
Yeah.
out and come
Exit
back
out and
Oh,
come
in.
back
exit
in.
out. Okay.
There we go.
He's
uh,
he's pretty cool. My little 4'11" friend, and I can say that because he can't hear me.
nice. Be nice.
Guy. I
Right.
felt so bad, I'm like talking to him and I'm like looking down. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. North Crew runs deep. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I actually
Yes, indeed.
have their butter. I have their butter, their Death by Pumpkin, I believe, and the
Nice
Ghost
and
oil, which does smell very good.
right. Yeah, their
Yeah.
butter's nice and smooth.
Yeah.
So,
All right, back to
so
clothing,
you
back
like
to
you like
style.
you like the neon. You like the bright and vibrant. That's not a problem, right? But I'm guessing because every time I seem to see you on a live or on a show, you like black. So darker
Yep.
flannels, darker shirts. Does that include pants? Do you like guys wearing darker pants, or does that matter?
It's just, I mean, I'm not going to say that the black on black look is flashier. It's very clean, but there's something just like like jeans and a black button up or something. It's just like it's mysterious, and that's the kind of stuff I like. Again, you're
Gotcha.
asking personal opinion to
Sure.
me.
Sure.
I don't mind dressing up as much as I look like this. The other day, the guys were like, "Oh, you look like a G wearing this hat." Well, sometimes I be getting pretty, put some makeup on, I put a dress on, might
Sure.
put them thigh high boots on, but again, can't be prettier than me. But I like
Right.
to sometimes look like a little power couple walking into places.
Sure. Sure.
I definitely
So
like a nice flat black, just button up and a freaking watch, a hat, backwards, frontwards, whatever. I don't know. I just love it, but not too clean. Like you can't be sparkling clean. Rub some freaking dirt on you or something, and I'm
right.
totally attracted to you.
So
Working
what
man,
about
hashtag working crew.
sure. What about headwear? So hats. What kind of hats you prefer in a guy? What do you like?
Okay, so I know you guys talk about those scaly thing, those hats behind you,
Skelly?
but again, I'm still new to this world, like probably 2 years in, but and yes, thank you for that order. But like sometimes they remind me of the old school. I'm gonna bring this up, but the old school Kangol hats that I could not
Sure.
stand. I don't know.
Right.
I think about hats like the Kangol hats and the velour freaking jumpsuits. I'm like, again, not my style. It's okay that I'm only stating my opinion.
Right.
But
I can say that
I love a good baseball hat.
I actually escaped the velour suits. I was around that
I
time, and I actually didn't buy
track.
one. Yeah, I never thought I could. So part of me, the reason I did not ever get a velour suit or a tracksuit is because I'm like, you know what? There's certain things I can't pull off. So I'm like, I can't pull it off. So I'm not going to attempt it. There's other
Yeah.
things that I look at and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a chance if I can pull it off. So, like today, my headwear kind of changed. I'm not used to wearing flat bill hats. I have one, but I wasn't a big fan. But I went out today, and this girl that I thought was like really, really attractive looked at me today and told me, you know what? Uh, that flat bill looks good on you. So I was like, all right, maybe I got to
Oh,
start wearing flat
I
bill
do
hats.
like a good flat bill. Like I mean, like so I know that mixed breed does where or he does. He was just talking about the flat bills the other day. And I know
Right,
some people that like they bend them or whatever. Again, I wear a beanie, so and
right.
I do have a few hats, but
Hmm.
we're just a big group of weirdos. Join us anytime. Hell yeah, girl! I'm your freaking person. I plan on getting weirder, so it's okay.
Right,
We're
right.
gonna unite. But the flat bill, no. Is that what you have on right now or no?
Yep, I have a flat bill on. Like I said,
Mm,
this is the
actually
only
looks
one I
really nice.
own. This is the only one
Yeah.
I own, and I hated them. And for
Hmm.
some reason today, I threw it on, and I was out and about running some errands, and this girl I know from my past, she looked at me, I talked to her for a minute, she goes, "You know, I've been watching your stuff, you're always wearing those scally caps and some of the hat," but she goes, "You look really good in the flat bill hat." So I was like, "Hmm, a girl telling me I look good in something, that means I better start wearing those style hats." So I was like,
Yeah, but you
"I'm
should get
listening and I'm
yourself a
gonna do
nice
it."
black one. Like I don't know what it
Black
is.
one?
I even like when I was a kid, my
Right.
so I hate the color purple. I cannot stand it. I
Like
cannot stand purple with a freaking passion. And that stems, the only thing I can think of is childhood.
right.
Um, my parents were like, me and my sister had to share a room because I'm the oldest of five.
Wow, okay.
And so
Good.
I wanted black. My mom said no. My sister wanted purple. We got freaking purple. So we got black carpeting. So we had
Man,
to like somehow, I was just, so okay. Also, me being a hairstylist, this comes into style too. Is
sure.
hairstylists, you see us wearing black all the time, right?
Right.
The thing behind that of us wearing black is because, for instance, if I'm bleaching your hair or doing your hair and you're let's say a blonde, if I'm wearing neon pink, that's going to transfer onto your hair
Mm,
and essentially look like shit. So we're just a blank canvas behind you, a black canvas. So
right.
I got 24 years into doing hair. So I'm just so used to black. Plus, on the better side of it, which is my favorite subject, black is slimming. So hell yeah, I'm wearing it.
So you're breaking my heart over there because one of my favorite colors and
And that's
flannels
fine.
flannels that I look for, like I am a sucker, like, if a flannel drops or a party shirt or a bamboo shirt and it has purple in it, I've gotta buy it. I've gotta have it.
Like, if
So,
I wouldn't
I
mind if
have a
it's just
lot of
a little thing of purple, like a fucking stripe, but and it's gotta be neon. Just ugh, God. And you know the thing is so I have green eyes, and they're always like, "Oh my God, purple would look so good at you." Shut up. I don't like it. No. They make fun
right.
of me at work because one day I had perm. I was doing a perm and the bottle, and I didn't know that the bottle had fell over because it's pressurized. All of a sudden, I'm like, wow, I'm
Alright.
feeling really warm.
We're gonna
Like,
try this again. It looks
all
like
right, is
I
he
think we
coming
got
in?
mixed
Is
breed.
he gonna try? Did you
Here we
tell him
go.
that he has to go through like Google Chrome or put it into Google and all that?
Yep. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
No.
I
I
can
can
hear
hear
Can
you.
you
you.
hear
Can you
us?
hear us?
Yes, I
Hi.
did.
Can you see
Awesome.
us?
Yes, I was able to see you in the beginning. I just couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha, gotcha. We're up and running now.
Finally.
We got finest mixed breed in. Heck yeah, brother. I gotta tell you what, man. I've been waiting a while. I've been wanting to talk to you, man. You such a unique style, and I think it's really cool. Um, I enjoy it, man, because like a lot of people on the fit and finish page think I'm like, hey, you got to be strictly into Dixon flannels or you got to do this. I'm about everybody's style. And
Yeah.
I love talking to people who are like happy about their style and they represent their style. So Stacy and I were talking a little bit about like what she likes guys to wear style wise. Why don't you tell us about your style? Like what is your fit and what's your finish and what do you like to wear and what kind of like do you like cologne? What do you rep? What do you do?
Well, hold on.
Well,
Before you answer that, let me leave so it could just be him and you so he can get
Sure.
his time in. All right.
Appreciate it, Stacy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Alrighty.
but yeah, my style is just urban, really.
Right.
Like an urban style, wear hoodies, a lot, sweatpants, Nikes, snapback fitteds. I know you're not a fan of snapbacks, but you know,
Right.
I used to wear regular fitted caps, but I got used to snapbacks and it just
Did ya?
never got. I just stayed with it.
Right, right. When I was a kid, I used to wear the snapbacks, and I don't know what happened, man. I like kind of changed. I'm like, man, I don't really like the way they fit. And I never, to me, because they have now, are you talking? So the snapbacks, they still have the hole in the back, right?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
show you, huh? Like this
yeah,
one,
yeah. Right,
like this.
right, right. Yeah. To me, I was always like, man, it kind of bugged me having a hole back there. I mean, teach their own, but I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do the fitted stuff. But yeah. So is that a flat bill snapback?
Yeah, I only
Okay,
wear
all right.
flat bills. I don't like
Okay,
it. I don't like the way my head looks with the curved
right.
bills. I've
Gotcha,
never
gotcha,
liked it.
gotcha, gotcha. Yep. So what kind of shirts do you usually rock? Are you like you wear any flannels? Do you wear any like Dixon party shirts, bamboos? Are you a t-shirt guy? What kind of stuff do you like to wear?
My main thing is like I wear a lot of tees.
Well, I
So
tees.
like
Okay.
if I go out, I have like one flannel. It's like black and red. I have like
Right,
one flannel. Other than that, it's just
right.
regular clothes.
Gotcha, gotcha. Any favorite t-shirt companies you rock? Like anybody you buy from all the time? No?
I usually just wear. I don't. My only thing I wear that's usually name brand is my hats and my sneakers. That's it.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay,
Nothing
gotcha.
else. I'll go to Walmart, buy me a white tee and some jeans or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. Everybody
Yep.
else be rocking like their outfits all together be like $300. I look at them like,
Right,
I'm not
right.
spending $300 on a full outfit.
Right, right. Yep, yep. So where did you who kind of gave you inspiration on your fits? Is there any type of like inspiration behind that or you just were like, "You know what? This is what I'm going to rock."
I
And
just been like that since I was born and raised in New York. So
okay. Gotcha,
in New
gotcha.
York, that's all they ever wear is Tim's, Nikes. Like me, I'm a
Yeah, yeah.
Tim's and Nikes guy.
Right.
I have some Jordans, but I was never really big into them.
Gotcha, gotcha. What Nikes do you rock? What styles?
The white ups,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
the
Yeah,
Hirachi, no, not Hirachis,
the
Air
Huracan
Maxes.
Air Maxes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So how many pairs you got?
As of right now,
Uh-huh.
I think like two.
2?
Yeah, I got
You didn't
Nike
go
boots and Air Maxes.
which boots do you have? Do you have those
Uh, Forgot what they're called. They're like red. They almost look like Tim's almost, but they're not.
gotcha. Okay, yeah, I think I've seen those ones. Yeah, yeah. I get I got the sneakers app and the Nike app, and I'm always checking, and they're always showing the new drops and everything. So,
Yeah,
man,
my
I
buddy showed me about one app called Goat. It's called Goat. It's a
yeah,
Goat app.
right. Yeah, I go down the rabbit hole sometimes really quick with stuff. So, yeah, as you can see, I went down the Jordan rabbit hole pretty quick, and then I
Oh, yeah,
went
I
down
seen with your
some
last
of my
reel with the your Jordan rack.
yeah,
Like if I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie, if I didn't have kids, I'd probably be
right.
all full of. I used to have about like 20 fitted caps, snapbacks.
Mhm.
I used to have like how you in the back of your fitteds. I used to have like a whole
Right.
wall going straight
Whole
across of
right,
all
right,
different kind of all Yankee hats too. All I ever wore was
right,
Yankee
right.
hats.
Right. Well, the problem is we get into the addiction problem because we're also, I mean, I know you just like me, you're addicted to the beard products too. So, you get beard products, you get hats. I went into the flannels, the retro rifles, the sneakers. So yeah, then you're like, wow, like
Hmm.
where's everything go? You just keep buying and keep buying. But yeah, yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yep, yep. So in the summertime, are you a pants guy or a shorts guy? You rock a lot of shorts or
Yeah, I wear a lot of shorts, a lot of basketball shorts.
basketball shorts? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, in the summer, just
Gotcha,
more
gotcha,
comfortable. My girl
gotcha.
yells at me. I be wearing sweatpants too sometimes. It'd be
Right,
like 95 degrees. I'm walking around in sweatpants. She's like, "What are you doing? It's hot." It don't bother me.
right, right. What, so when you're wearing shorts, how do you rock your socks? Are you one of those that, like, socks can't show, or do you got them
I
rocking
always wear
high?
ankle socks.
Ankle socks? Okay.
Always.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Only at
I know
work
I
I
got
wear
I
high
got
socks.
yeah, okay. I got yelled at, it was, like, 2 years ago. I don't wear shorts very often. Um, where I work, I can't wear shorts, they don't allow us to wear shorts, but when I wear shorts, I was walking around and I got yelled at because I had my regular socks on. I pulled up people like, "What are you doing? Why are you wearing you're supposed to pull them down." I'm like, "I don't know what I'm doing. I never wear shorts. I'm always in pants." So, yeah,
Yeah, me. No matter what I wear, I always wear ankle socks.
right,
Just more comfortable.
right. Yeah. I gotta get some of those. I got some pairs of shorts, and I'm gonna try to wear them this year, so I'm gonna have to get some ankle socks so I don't look like the old man, everybody's like, "You look like an old man with your socks pulled up." I'm like, "I don't know."
Now here's a question for you: You wear
Sure.
slides? You wear like Nike slides and stuff like that?
I'm not big into slides because I don't like usually, I'm not really out and about, other than work and doing, like, firearms training and stuff, when I go out, I got slides I wear in the house, I just got a pair of Under Armours I bought at the sporting goods store. I'm like,
So
"Oh,
like
look at
walk
this."
into the store or anything like that. Or if you're going to a quick store, you don't be wearing your slides.
Nope. Mm-mm. Yep, I always got shoes on, man.
No, okay.
Always got
Well,
shoes
me,
on.
I was about to take my question was, do you wear
Uh-huh.
socks with your slides? Because that's what I do.
So
I don't show
so
my feet.
so I will tell you what, the couple times I have worn them out of the house and all that, I have wore socks. Yeah, I don't I'm that way too, like, if I'm out in public, man, I don't wear sandals, but if I do, I got or slides, I gotta wear socks. I don't like people seeing
Yeah,
my feet too, man.
I
I'm like,
always do. People
I
be
I've
asking
got
me, "You're not hot?" I'm like, "No,
nope.
I'm not.
I've got
I'm
I
naturally hot, so it don't bother me as it is."
right. I've got weird Greek toes. My toes do weird thing. I'm like, I don't nobody needs to see that. So I'm putting socks on. I don't want people to make fun of my wide caveman feet. So yep. So are you into like watches, anything like that? What about any accessories? Do you wear any bracelets, watches,
No, I'm
anything
not.
like that? Nothing like that?
Once in a while, I throw earrings on and a chain, but
Right,
that's about it.
right,
But I don't
right.
really wear a chain anymore since I grew my beard, and I don't see no point in wearing it
It's
when it covers.
right. You know what's funny is I get asked when I wear the Dixons if I button the top button, right? And I'm like, I don't. And they're like, well, I'm like, I have a long beard. You're not going to be able to tell anyway. So I don't button it up. I don't feel a need to. The beard hides it. So what's
Hmm.
the point? I'm like, I'm going to be comfortable. I don't have to do it. Nobody can see. So yeah, I don't button that top button, you know?
Yeah. I just had that question the other day. I was because my stepdaughter's about to have a quinceañera.
Hmm.
I don't know if you know what it is. If you know what a quinceañera is, like a sweet 16, but
Okay.
you celebrate it when you're 15.
Okay. All right.
So I
Okay.
was at the tuxedo shop and my fiance was asking me, she like, so do you want to wear a bow tie or a tie? I was like, I can't wear a bow tie. So
Right.
what's the point? You're not gonna see it. And she's like, yeah, that's true.
Right. Right.
I have to tell her it's not for me. Now, if I
Right.
didn't have
Right.
a beard, probably I'd wear a bow tie,
Right.
but
Right. It's funny. Before I had the long beard, before I started growing a beard, I dressed differently, and now that I got the long beard, I'm like, I can do this. It doesn't matter because the beard covers up so much. I can get
Mhm.
away with this, can get away with that. But it's funny how growing the beard changes your perspective on what you wear,
Yeah, because
you
you
know?
gotta you have to. It's like you have to add the addition of having a beard. Like you have to
Right.
make sure your beard goes with you're wearing.
Right. Right.
Just
You
like
know, I,
me, like when I wear, like I tell my girls, like my sneakers have to match my hat. And if I'm wearing white sneakers, I have to have a hat that coordinates with the color. That's another thing
right.
about me. When I dress, everything
Right.
has to have a match to it.
Right. Right. No, I
Right now,
feel you,
I
man.
got a red hoodie on, some blue jeans, and I had my black Nike boots on with this hat.
Right.
So
Matches away. Yeah.
yeah.
That's the hardest part. I tell people, like, I set my clothes out the night before I go to work, right? And sometimes I'll sit there for 20 minutes. I'm like, why is it so hard for me to pick a flannel out or a shirt out and
Oh,
match
I
it
do the
every
same thing. My
man?
girl yells
Yeah,
at me all the time. All the time she's
right,
yelling at me. She's
right,
like, "I'm a female, and you take longer than me to get ready."
right, right. Yep, yep. I know
And
how
I
that
tell her all
goes,
the
my
time, like,
friend.
"Look, you need to realize I'm presenting you when I'm going outside. So if I
Right,
don't look good, you don't look good.
right.
They're gonna
Exactly.
think you're walking around with a clown.
Right, right.
So I
Yep.
gotta dress the part to look with you how you are."
Right, right. It's crazy because a lot of guys don't understand that. Like I've had guys look at me and be like, "How long does it take you to do your beard and for you to do your style?" I'm like, "Look, man, like." So I'm a single guy right now, right? So whenever I'm out in public, I want to look presentable because you never know when you're gonna find that girl that you're like, hey, I wanna ask her out or something. I wanna look good, clean, and presentable to her. So
Exactly.
I'll
You
take
don't want to
that
walk
time.
around looking like a bum, and next, you see a chick that you like, you find
Right,
attractive. You want to try to approach her, but then now you're looking at yourself like, I look like I
right,
belong in the homeless street. Like,
right, right, right. And a lot of guys don't understand this either. Like, I work with some women and I'll always look at them and be like, hey, what do you think? How's this shirt look on me? Or how's this hat look on me? Or hey, what do you think about this? Because, you know, at the end of the day, if your goal is you're trying to look good to attract the opposite sex, I always ask opinions. Like my beard products I wear, I always like, hey, how's this smell? Does it smell good? Whatever. But I'm
mhm.
always asking women like for their advice because I'm trying to attract the opposite sex. I'm not, that's what I'm doing. So
Yeah, exactly. And
I
the
always
best
ask,
people for advice is a female.
right, 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 exactly,
You're not gonna ask another dude how to impress a girl because he's gonna give you his idea, and then you try his
right,
idea, it ain't gonna work.
right, right, exactly. But, I've had a couple guys look at me and be like, "Hey, man, what do you wear if you're going out on a date night?" I'm like, I can tell you, I've got like 5 beard oils and colognes. I call them panty droppers, but they're date night oils. I'm like, listen, these ones, every time I've worn them around women, have always given me compliments. So,
Mhm.
because I think when it comes to like beard oil and cologne, I think sometimes guys don't understand, like it's okay to have the dark type of cologne type of sense, right? Because there's a lot of times where you just want to project that ultra dark masculine stuff. But
Exactly.
if I'm going on a date night, I'm already there. I want to smell good so she likes it and enjoys it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to put off, this dark, mysterious thing. I want to smell like a snack, right? I want her to be like, wow, I can't get enough of that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but shoot, currently I'm wearing Stranger Beards 2.0.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
wearing right now.
right.
And I have my mother sitting next to me because today was my sister's birthday, and she
Gotcha.
just turns her head, she starts sniffing my beard, and she's like, "Ooh, you smell good." I'm like, "Get
Yep.
away from me." I know. Thank you.
Right, right. Yeah. And that's the thing is, man, like, another thing having beard, do you run into a lot of bearded guys that ask you like, "Hey, how do you keep your beard this way?" Or, "What product should I use?" Do you run into guys like that? Wanting
No,
advice?
everybody that for some reason, whenever I'm walking around, people like stare at me and like I feel they want to say something, but they
Right,
just don't. Like they just grill me. So I'm like, all right, and I just
right,
keep walking. My
right,
coworkers, like my one coworker, his name is Kevin, and I got him into True North
right,
because he saw my beard and he was like, your beard looks good. What do you use? So I showed him, I go on my work computer, I typed in the website and I said, go here. And he's been
right,
buying True North ever since.
right, right. It was funny because I've only had like two guys ever come up to me like, "Man, that's an awesome beard." Like, what do you know? And I usually have like little cards on me, or now I've been starting to carry samples with me, like, "Hey, try this out," or whatever. But it was so funny. I went to a shoe store, right? It was about a week and a half ago, right? I go walking in and I'm looking for shoes. It was a Journey store, and I was looking at
Okay,
some
I've
DCs.
shopped in there before.
Yeah, so this girl, she just has this face. She looks at me and she's like this, and I'm like, "Okay, what did I do?" Like, I know I kinda look out of place because it was at, like, the rich, expensive mall I went to, right? So I'm
Yeah.
like I'm like, "Okay, do I look out of place?" And she just comes up to me, she goes, "Oh my god, your beard is epic." And I didn't know what to do. I'm, like, sitting there, and I'm like, okay." And then I reached in my pocket, handed one of my cards. I'm like, "Well, now you can say you met Tactical Santa." And she's like, "Oh my god, that's so cool." I'm like, "Yep, thank you, have a nice day." But I don't get approached a lot either. I know, like, our buddy Bearded Chief, Steve Banos, for
Yeah.
some reason, he gets approached all the time. People come up to him at the gym, everywhere he goes, people are always asking about his beard. Because he asked me that, he goes, "Do they do that to you?" I'm like, "Man, I hardly ever get people coming up," because I'm like you, they kinda look,
Yeah, they just
and they
look and stare, and
look
I be
and
wanting to tell them, like, if you got a
right,
question, you can feel free to ask me. I'm not gonna
right,
I'm harmless. I might look intimidating, but I'm five
right,
foot four. I'm short. So like you got guys like
right,
6'7" staring at me and then walking past me. I'm like, okay.
right, right. It's one of those things that, and it may be geography too, right? So, like, I'm right out of, north of Detroit, so Detroit, sometimes people around the Detroit area, the metro area, they got attitude, and they're like, they always kinda mean mug people and that, so I don't know if it's just because of where I'm at, but I think that's why a lot of people, like, they're afraid to come up 'cause like, "Oh, I don't wanna ask this guy a
Yes, I'm the
question because
same
he'll
way. I
probably."
feel like I tell my girl all the time, we're walking, I'm like, I don't know why this guy's staring at me. She's like, everywhere we go, you feel like somebody's eye mean mugging you. I'm like, cause they are. You don't see it because you're not paying attention to it. I watch
Right,
my surroundings. I watch where I'm at when we're around
right,
on large crowds. And
right,
I see people staring at me because of her, because she ain't ugly. So they're probably
right,
looking at her, they look at me like how a guy like that could get with a girl like her.
right,
I just got that charm, but
right.
that's besides the point.
It was probably because 'cause you're using that House of Lords by, True North, that's how you got her, right?
No, I've
No?
been with her for 8 years. I wasn't even in True North yet. I didn't even have a
Uh
beard yet when I met her.
Right. Chris says, "Dino, try House of Lords and drop them." So I'm like, "Okay." So I'm probably gonna have to order up some
Oh,
House of Lords.
right here. This is House of Lords.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to order up some more. I gotta make another order with True North here soon. Yeah.
Now, House of Lords is real good. It's a good, really good cologne scent. Real good.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get that. Kevin said, "We just talked about this. People literally sidestep me or stare." Kevin, I gotta tell you what, man. Have you've seen Kevin's beard, right? Right, mixed breed. You've seen his beard,
Hmm.
man. I'll tell you what. You want to talk about epic beards, man? Like, I've got a long beard. I wish I could have that thick beard like
Yeah,
Kevin had.
his beard is
Man,
it's not like
dude.
super long, but it's
No,
wide.
but right, man. I mean, that dude's got like the picture perfect, like thick grown beard, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell
That's
you
something
what,
you see out of a movie. Yeah, but you have to think Amber about that because I know Amber
right,
be taking extra care with that.
right. So Kevin, when they step aside from you, you know why they're staring at you? Because they can't believe that epic beard you have. It's more in awe, man. Because I gotta tell you what, man. If you were walking down the street and I saw you, I'd probably be like, Damn, that's a badass beard, man. I would have some beard envy going on if I saw him walking down the street. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah, you got an awesome beard, my brother. Yep. Let's see what Amber says. That was my post. Kevin is the perfect shopping companion. People steer clear of him. He definitely gets. So Amber, what you're saying is Kevin gets everybody out of your way so you can get the shopping done. Is that what's going on?
So he just stands in front, and Amber stands behind him, basically.
Right. He just clears the path for her, man. Yep. Yep. So I see you're wearing a hoodie. You like to wear. So are you just a hoodie in the fall and winter time guy? You like wearing them in spring too, or
Depends how the weather goes, but
right?
I'm usually always in a hoodie.
Always in a
Hoodie and
hoodie. Yeah.
sweatpants is usually my
Right.
go-to. Because
Right.
all I do is just like how you said, you work and you come home. So
Right.
I don't really go anywhere special unless I go someplace with my kids.
Right. Look at this. Kevin says, crazy to think I didn't know I could grow a beard until last year. Kevin, are you telling me that beard's only been a year's growth? Man, if that's only a year's growth, holy crap, man, you got some miracle grow on that beard, or Amber is feeding that beard correctly or something. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what is going on there? Wow. Uh,
Sure. I'm the same with Kevin. I only been growing my beard for a year.
really?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going, this is a little over 2 years, a little bit over 2 years. Yep. But, I'm getting older, so it's probably slowing down, so that's why it's probably not growing as quick as all you young guys.
Now I was next to Johnny today,
Mhm.
and he was looking at my beard, and I look at his beard. He's like, "It's crazy. I cut my beard down, and your beard is longer than mine."
Right, right. Kevin says, since April 4th.
Oh wow, mine has been since December.
Wow. Yeah.
So this December that passed made a year.
Wow. Yeah. Brewer says it's the coffee. It woke his beard up. Maybe that's my problem. I don't drink coffee, so maybe that's why my beard's not growing super fast. Maybe I got to get some beard in me. What do you think, Brewer? You think that'll help me out if I drink some coffee? Think the beard will get growing? Yes, indeed. So I don't know if you caught this. These are the latest Jordans I picked up. I
My
got the
coworker has those.
metallic fives, but you want to know what always screws me up about the Jordan fives?
What?
So I love the shoe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you got to figure out what to do with these lace locks, right? So I grew up, I had a pair of these when they first came out, when I got them, and I remember the first thing I did was I'm like, oh, look at these things. And I threw them away because I'm like, I'm just going to tie my shoes, right? But
Mm-hmm.
now you got to figure out how to integrate the lace lock into your look, right? So I went down the YouTube rabbit hole of looking for how to tie these things with lace locks. And I found like 20 different ways. And I'm like, okay, this one makes sense to me. So I just kind of put them here, laced them up that way. But yeah, I'm like, the silliest little thing, and it takes you forever because I'm like, I've got to make sure they're right because it's going to affect me how I look, right? So I'm like
Yeah,
playing around
exactly.
with it. I played around with different ways to lace these things probably for like an hour, and then finally I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm not changing them. I'm sticking with this. But yeah, so it's the little things that make it, right.
Yeah, exactly. Like my black boots. I don't have them laced up at all. They're just loose.
Gotcha. So the biggest problem I have is you see everybody how they do that loose lace technique.
Yeah.
So I tried that, man. I tried to do that with my Jordan ones. I put them on and I try to walk around. I'm like, they don't feel right, man. I can't like walk with them loose laced. I feel like I'm going to come out of them or they just don't feel right. My foot moves too much. I'm like, I can't do it, man. They look so cool loose laced, but I'm like, I can't do it. It just doesn't work for me. So
Yeah, like that
I
style is like for like people that like to wear their stuff that loose.
Right. I'm like, I can't be one of the cool kids, man. I can't get it to work for me. So, yep. Um, let's see here. Here we go. Chris got, I think, question. What was your neighborhood sneaker store growing up?
Uh damn. That was long ago. I would probably say Foot Locker back then
Yeah.
was always a go-to.
Yep. Yeah.
Or there was a store I used to be in New York when I used to live
Mhm.
out there. It was like VIM or something like that was called.
Right.
It was like almost like a Walmart, but everything name brand.
Nice. Nice.
I used to go there a lot.
Mhm. Yeah, I remember growing up, mine was Foot Locker. If you wanted the Jordans, you wanted that stuff, you had to go to
Yeah,
Foot
if you wanted
Locker.
the name brand stuff, you had to go to Foot
Right,
Locker.
right. Yeah, it's so funny because I was talking about this to somebody else. Like back in the day, I remember luckily, so I grew up wearing Jordans. I got the first pair when they came out, and I probably when I graduated high school, I think it was Jordan 7s that had come out, right? So I never had to stand in line. I was pretty lucky because never had to stand in line stuff, nothing like that, right? But I remember after that, man, you see some of these guys, I mean, they'll camp out for 2, 3 days so they can get shoes, and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Man," like
I know people that did that.
yeah,
I've done that once before for when I was real young for a video game. I
yeah,
did that
yeah,
one time. I forgot. I
right.
think it was one of old Call of Duties.
Yeah, yeah,
I
the
used to
call
do
yeah,
that.
yep, yep, yeah, yeah, only time I ever camped out for anything, I camped out, it was 2 days, 2.5 days, I camped out for Kiss tickets. It was for the reunion show, and it was the first show they did all together, and it was at Tiger Stadium in Detroit. So, I camped out for those tickets, I had to have them. I had to be there, but other than that, I've never camped out for nothing, but, with a lot of the gear that we look at, the Nikes, if you want, like, some of the special Air Maxes or the Jordan drops, you gotta go through the sneaker app, and,
Yeah,
man, they
and it's
just
hard.
they
It's
sell
hard.
out so you said you like Air Maxes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so me being tactical Santa, I saw a pair of Air Maxes. I'm like, man, I gotta have them, right? And I'm like, these things are ugly. There's no way they're gonna sell out, right? No way. They're ugly. Nobody's gonna want these ones, right?
Hmm.
So these are the ones, right? So they dropped. I'm on the sneaker app. Boom, I'm right on it, right? They sold out in 2 minutes. I didn't get a pair. I could not believe it. I'm like, are you kidding me? These things are so ugly. Who wants these things, right? I had to go through StockX. I paid like 40 bucks more than retail, right? But I'm like, I had to get them because
Yeah.
they go with the tactical sand thing. But I'm like, the ugliest ones I've ever seen. I'm like, I can't believe they sold out. I just couldn't believe it.
Those are those sneakerheads out there. That's why. Or
Right,
they don't care what kind of sneaker, no matter what it looks like, they're gonna go
right,
for it.
right, right. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And I was talking about this earlier. Whenever people can get bots, it screws everything up, whether it be shoes, whether it be drops of shirts, whatever. But when people can get bots to auto buy for
Hmm.
them, it screws everything up, man. You
Yeah.
know? Yep.
My buddy
Yeah.
be doing. He goes, like I said, he goes on those apps all the time to try to get the new Jordans that drop.
Right.
And the one day he was outside for like 3 hours, just waiting for it to
Oh,
finally drop. And I'm looking at
right.
him like, you that desperate to get a pair of sneakers?
Right. Right.
And then he'll pay like 350 for them. I'm like, no, I'm not paying $350 for sneakers. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
Back
You
then,
know,
yeah, but
yeah. Right. It's crazy because like I said, I had the first pair of Jordans that came out. I wish I could go into a time machine, go back, get those shoes, put them away and never open them because I remember looking on StockX and I think they were going for like 15 or $20,000. And
yeah.
I'm like, who pays that much for shoes, right? Like,
Hmm.
it blows me out of the water. I mean, there's guys that are paying $1,500, $2,000 for a flannel shirt. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I like clothes, but I'm telling you what, I don't think I would ever pay $1,500 for a flannel. You know what I mean? Crazy, crazy,
I'm not
crazy.
gonna I never knew flannel was such a big thing to the first your first show you did.
Right?
I didn't even know there was actual name. They're called Dixons.
You got
I
Dixons, you got Hales, you got so many of
I
them
never
now.
knew that till I saw your show. I'm like, really?
Right, right.
I never knew. I just thought there was a regular flannel shirts.
Right? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I bought a couple and then I got the bug and then everybody's like, "Well, hey, if you like Dixon, there's this company." And next thing you know, I got like a flannel from like 10 other companies. It was like, "Okay, I'll try them. I'll try them." But yeah, it is crazy, you know. It's crazy. Yeah. Robert has
Got
kids
that
now,
right.
no more thirsty.
Nope.
That's right. Sometimes you can catch them on StockX below retail
Hmm.
price. You can get them cheap. I've been shopping on StockX a lot lately, you
And
know?
that one that Chris wrote earlier, we said the Nike Air Max
Mhm.
90s. Those
Right.
those are my favorites. The
The Air
90s.
Max, the
Oh
90s?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy though, what the funniest thing was is so I got back into the Jordans like a year and a half ago, right? I buy a pair, I put them on, I'm like, "All right, not too bad." I wore these things for a day, and my god, my feet hurt so bad, right? I'm like, "What is going on?" I remember as a kid, they were comfortable, right?
Hmm.
So, I started looking it up, and everybody's like, "Dude, you're 50 years old. Air Jordan 1s are bricks. You gotta get insoles. Nobody wears them things without insoles. You got to get insoles." So, I was like, "Okay." So, I got some insoles for them, and they're better, but man, that first day, I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to wear these things again, man. They hurt my feet that bad. So
I
they
know
the
people that wear all kinds of sneakers without insoles. I can't.
oh, dude. Yeah, I was
They're very uncomfortable.
right. I was dying, dude. I couldn't wait to get home. Like I'm driving home from work and my feet, I'm like sitting there going, I got to get these things off me, man. They are killing my feet. I was so
If my feet were hurting that bad, I was in my car. I'm kicking them
yep,
off, and I'm driving home
right.
barefoot. I'll Flintstone it. I don't care.
Right? I was like, "Man," but then I got some insoles. So I'm like, "Okay, there we go. Not a problem." But man, when you're a kid, you think everything's comfortable. You get older and you're like, "These are not comfortable, man." I don't know what I was thinking, you know? But yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. Yep. See here, True North Dixon. I was telling Chris the other day, that they gotta do a True North flannel, whether it be with Dixon or one of the others, but man, that would be super cool, you
I'd
know?
buy that. I'd wear that
Heck
flannel.
yeah. I would buy it too, you know? Yep, I would buy that. But I think there's some, Dixon's a big company when you talk about the flannels, so I don't know exactly how much it costs to do a collab with them. I'm sure it costs a lot of money to do it, but some of the smaller ones might be a little bit more approachable, more feasible, but I'll tell you what, there's enough North Crew members out there that would buy it out.
Oh, of
They
course.
would
You see, every
they
time
would
they
buy
make a drop, sometimes I miss it because by the
right,
time they post it in like 5 minutes, everything's gone.
right. See, Ray Smokey says, "I wear them without insoles, probably because I'm still young or got messed up feet." Probably because 'cause you're still young, brother.
No, I think it's because he got messed up feet. He ain't that
Messed
young.
up
Don't
feet?
let him fool
No?
you.
Uh, I don't know, man. You guys are all young compared to me, so, I gotta call him a young man, you know? Chief, myself, and Santa Tom, we're the older dudes on the block, you know?
Hey, but you're dressing just like the youngins, so
Yeah, trying. Yep. Chris said too, he goes, "Hot take, Jordans are not comfortable." You're 100% right, Chris. They're not comfortable. You wanna know why I got kinda stuck in the Jordan thing, mixed breed? You wanna know what happened? So, I bought 1 pair, and I was dressing up for work, and I was wearing retro rifle shirts, and I was wearing hats, and I was trying to, like, just be the tactical Santa image, right? I was trying to create my own brand and image, right? Well, I was like, "Man, these shoes aren't the best, maybe I'll switch out." Well, people started commenting about my shoes. They're like, "Tactical Santa, man, you got the shirts and you got the shoes, your shoe game is fire." And I'm like, "Well, this kinda sucks because now I gotta, like, keep going with the shoe game, I
yeah.
gotta
'Cause
keep
now
this."
everybody's complimenting you on your styles. You got to keep it up.
Right, so I'm like, I can't go from, like, Jordans and Dunks to, "Hey, guess what? I got some New Balance on, or I
Got
got
a
some
pair of Hey
Hokas
Dudes
on."
on.
Right, right. So I'm like, "Dang, I kinda stuck myself into a groove that I gotta stick with," but at least I made them comfortable now. I got the right insoles. I got a company called, Hefe Lux. They make
Okay.
insoles, and they're really comfortable, so I'm like, "Alright, there we go." I bought a couple, so I just take them out of one pair of shoes and put them into the next one because I got too many. I'm like, "I'm not buying insoles for every pair I have. I'll
Yeah,
just move
exactly.
them. I'll just
If
move
you
'em."
could swap them out, I would.
And here we go. Yeah. True North Dixon, where you at, Danny? That's right, Chris. You know what? If anybody he's never done a collaboration with a beard company. You guys got to be the first one, man. You guys got to be the first one that Dixon does a collab with a beard company. That would be awesome, man. And I think everybody in the beard community would buy him, man. Yep. Here we go. What would say? I'm on my feet every day. Hoka and Ultra shoes are the most comfortable shoes. Yeah, I wear Hokas too. Um, I wear Hokas a lot, and I wear Brook shoes a lot. They work really good for me. Yep. But yep. So what are all your socials? Do you have a YouTube channel yet, Mixed Breed?
I do have a YouTube channel. I just haven't really. I made it like a couple of years ago when I was really heavy into gaming. I was trying to
Yeah.
throw my stuff
Right.
on there, but I do have a YouTube channel.
Gotcha. Are you gonna start doing like beard product reviews and like maybe like, you know, clothes reviews, shoe reviews, anything like that? You gonna start doing any reviewing or
I know me and Johnny was talking about probably doing something together, but we weren't
yeah.
100% sure what.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a brothers thing, like me and him.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. That would be cool, man. I'd like to see you guys do some collab together. You know, I was talking to Bishop earlier. I was on Instagram Live, and I thought a cool thing would be is so you know how all the beard companies do like collabs with like creators or they do collabs with other owners, you know?
Yeah,
I thought it'd be really cool if a lot of creators would just start doing collabs with each other, doing videos with each other, you know, making reels together or making review videos together or something. But I think that would be a cool idea, man, because we all have the right attitude and the right personalities. I think we'd all have a lot of fun doing a lot of collabs with each other, you know?
me and Johnny when we did 3 together, I think,
Uh-huh.
and the 3 like me and him, we just feed off of each other. We
Right.
feed off each other's ideas back and forth. Like he's the one that
Right.
brought up to me wanting to do a together like a live together. I told him I'm down with it. You just let me know. You
Right.
know, we could do it. I have no problem with that.
Right. Yeah, no, that's super cool. That's the cool thing about, you know, all the new content creators is everybody's willing to work with each other and everybody wants to work with each other, you know? Like I'll tell you, man, when I sent you that invite the other day, I'm like, man, I hope he wants to come on my show. And you're like, yeah, man, I'll come on. I'm like, that's awesome, man, because I really wanted to have you on because I've been watching a little bit of your stuff, seeing what you do, man. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to have him on. So that's super cool.
Like
Yeah.
I was never like how all my reels are. I was never really into that. I got into it. Like I actually got it growing out my beard because of Johnny.
Right.
He's the one that got me into it.
Mm-hmm.
Or not. He saw me the one day, it was on Christmas. He's like, yo, your beard looks a little because I was using I forgot who I was using back then. And I didn't like the way my beard was looking nor feeling. And I
Right.
told him, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna shave it off." He's like, "Wait, before you shave it off, try this." He gave me Holiday Hangover from True North.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
like, "Here,
Yeah.
this is a Christmas gift for you. Try it out." And ever since then, I've just been hooked ever since. I've just always that's all I ever buy.
Right. That's the crazy thing too is all it takes is that one good product to change your
Mhm.
whole mind about the beards. You know, like I went through the gateway. So the gateway, you know, everybody knows Fable's kind of like the gateway to small batch, right? Like they're like a necessary evil. They got so much marketing that everybody kind of goes Fable first and then finds all the small batch. And I tried Fable for a while. I'm like, man, this stuff is like really not making my beard feel good. And I was like sitting there going, I got to do something. And all of a sudden, some small batch companies popped up in my feed and I started buying small batch. So, yeah, it's amazing when you find a good companies, how much better it makes your feel, you know, the hair feel, your beard feel, everything, you know.
Yeah,
But, yep. So, are you a oil and butter user or are you just an oil or what do you use?
I use both.
Use
I've been
both?
using both a lot now. Before I was just using I would buy both, but I was using more oil than anything. But then I seen how my beard feels in the morning by using both.
Right, right.
So before I was just using oil. Yeah, my beard will feel soft, but
Hmm.
with the oil and butter, like it's like putting my comb through butter.
Right,
It just slips right through. No knots, no
right,
nothing. So
right,
that's all I do. Oil
right.
and butter.
I'm excited because in another week or so, I'm going to be using. I'm going to be doing True North for the whole week, but I've got some liquid butter from them that I'm going to be trying. So I'm excited for that too. I want to try their liquid butter.
I
So
have their the Deer Park one, the liquid butter.
I got that coming tomorrow. I'm excited, man. I'm like, yeah, I got that one coming in. So yeah, excited to give it a try. Yeah, yeah,
I've tried a couple. I've used it a couple of times. I've used they sent me a tester the one time before they let it out, before
Mhm.
they released it, and it was real good. It's definitely worth the money.
Right. Right. That's the thing though. If you look at them, like True North is not overly expensive. They're right where the products need to be as far as
Yeah,
price wise. And then you look at too, man, their beer butters are 4 ounce. Like
yeah.
everybody else is charging the same amount for 2 ounce, and they're sending you out 4 ounce. So yeah, their prices. I mean, you hear it all the time since we review. You're in the beer community. People are like, oh, $20 is a lot of money. I'm like, $20 is not a lot of money for a beard oil or a beard butter. I mean, it's not. No, that's right on par. Yep. But yep, Fable for sure. Yep. They bring a lot of people in. They do. Fable does bring a lot of people in because of their big marketing. They're like I said, they're a necessary evil. So let me ask you this: Do you ever wear like? Do you have any colognes you like to wear besides like True North? Are there any colognes you wear or?
I forget. I do. I forget the name of them.
Hmm.
I got like 3 of them downstairs in my room.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Up here, this is my little section. That's why I have
There we go.
my monitor, and then
Hmm.
my shelf.
Right.
I got
Right.
Stacy's coffin up there.
Yes. Yeah. I gotta tell you what. How did like so when you got that? Like how like blown away were you? Because like when I got it and I opened it up, I was like, my God, like it blew me away the detail that she did with that coffin package.
Oh yeah, no, she did. I like how she put like the heart fur on the bottom of it, like the rug.
Right, right,
She, I was impressed when I opened that box. I was like, wow,
right, right.
with the
You know,
with the
and that
roses and everything. She did that really good.
right, yeah, she did a really good job with all that stuff. And it's cool though, like all these companies with their packaging, like have you ever seen True North sample pack kit, how it comes?
No,
So this is crazy, but
I
dude,
know he's shown it on his
dude,
live.
this is their sample pack, right? It looks so cool. I don't want to open it up. Like when I got this, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, look at this." I mean, it's so cool how they were able to do this, right? And I'm like, I don't want to open it up. Like it's just I like it just like that. I'm like, "Look at this. This is so cool. You can rip it open. It's got like a Ziploc bag type deal and the samples." And I'm like, "That is some
Just keep
awesome
it just like
packaging."
that. Don't even open it.
Right,
Just
right,
treasure
because
it just like that. Frame it. Just put it in a
right.
frame. Like put it on the side.
Right, because I was like, I've never seen that done before, man. Like, I'm like, that is super cool. That packaging is cool. But there's so many companies now that are doing the cool packaging. It is really cool, you know. But yeah, but which one out of the coffin set did you like the best?
Um, I actually like her the Two Faced.
Two Face. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Gotcha. My my favorite one out of that one was Jack the Stripper.
that one's good too. I like.
Yep, yep. You know what kind of blew me away is because if you look at Two Face, you look at Jack the Stripper, and you look at Wiccan Noir, right? She's not really known for doing like cologne scents and stuff like that. She's more of a foodie scent
Yeah.
person,
Hmm.
but man, she nailed all of them.
Yeah.
All of
No,
them.
she did.
Yeah, I was really impressed because I'm like, okay, there's 6 in here. How many of them are going to be good, right? Because you're like, it's a six oil set. Which are they all going to be bangers? Man, every single one of those I would put in my rotation. They're all good.
Oh,
Yep.
everything here I've worn already multiple
Right.
times.
Right. Right. Yeah, I got excited because as you know, I like cherry and I've got True North cherry, what is it? Cherry Crush? I think they call
I
it the
wanted
cherry.
that. I wanted. I heard a lot of buzz about that
Yeah.
one. I wanted
Yeah,
to get
that one's really good, man. They got some good scent profiles, but yeah. So you were talking, you were a big video gamer. You were going to do some streaming for video. What platform did you use?
it. Like what do you like? What I game on?
Yeah, were you an Xbox guy,
Yeah,
PlayStation guy?
Xbox guy.
Xbox, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
played on Xbox too. Yeah. So what were your favorite? What games were you like, you know what, this is mine. I own it. I'm a badass on which one?
Well, when I was really, really, really heavy in the gaming,
Mhm.
I was really good at Call of Duty. Between
You
Call of
probably
Duty and Madden.
Call of Duty. You probably killed me a bunch of times on Call of Duty.
I had my
I
own
was
little we had a clan and everything though.
right, right. Yeah, I played Call of Duty. I played Modern Warfare 2. I played some of those. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
played all of them.
Right. The problem when I play those first person shooter games, being a firearms instructor, I play them too realistic, and that's what gets me killed. I play too safe, and I'm trying to do like how I would in the real. And, I got the 12-year-old kids jumping around Halo and all this, and they're just killing me everywhere. I'm like, man, I suck at this game.
I just hate now that everywhere you go, it's whenever you play the game, somebody's hiding in a corner.
Right, right,
Everywhere you turn now, you're dead instantly because they're laying down somewhere.
right, right. Yeah, it's gaming to me was kind of like, man, everybody was doing that kind of stuff. And then, like, I remember, do you remember when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, right?
Yeah,
Like, it was a cool game, and then they opened up the online world, and as soon as you would spawn in, you'd die. People, I mean,
yeah,
it was
yep.
instant. I'm
I have
like,
that game too.
yeah, I'm like, this is no fun. So I always played it, I mean, offline, just play
Yeah,
it by
that's what I
myself.
do. I play it offline too.
Yeah, because I'm like, I can't join the game on there because as soon as I come in, I'm dead. I'm like, I can't do anything. So that's no fun. I just keep dying and dying and dying. I'm like, yeah, not gonna do that, you know. Yep.
Yeah, if I keep dying for trying to jack to spawn in, I just leave.
Right, right. Yep.
Then I go to Madden because take my stress out on that.
Right, right. I feel you. Well, I got to tell you, brother, man, it has been fun having you on here tonight. And if you ever want to do any collaboration together on any like reels, videos, whatever, or if you get a show going and you ever want me on, I'm here for you. All you got to do is I'm just a message away, my friend. Just a message away.
You know,
Yep.
if you ever want me on again, I have no problem coming back on.
Yeah. Yeah, not a
I had a lot of
problem.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah, but are you going to any beard battles this year? Are you going to any beard battles or anything or
Me and Johnny were both going to Worlds.
I will see you at Worlds. I'm going there with Chief. So that'll be a fun time. We got to make sure that we hook up
Oh,
while we're
definitely,
up there.
definitely.
Heck yeah, man. That's going to
Me
be a
and Johnny
fun
still
time.
gotta get the hotel and stuff like that. And we're thinking about going in to compete also. So
Nice, nice.
I might
Yeah,
compete.
there you go. I was thinking about it too. Chief's like, you know what, dude? How many people get to say they compete at Worlds and it's going to be there? You might as well do it. So I'm like, all right,
That's my
man.
mindset. That's exactly my mindset.
Yeah.
I said the
I'm
same
not
thing to
going
Johnny. I
there.
was like, when am I ever gonna be at Worlds again? You
Right.
know, this is my
Right.
first time growing a beard. Why not give it a shot? If I win, I win. If I don't, at least I had the experience.
Right. Right. And that's how I'm thinking too. You know what? I'm not going there with any false hopes of being like, you know what? I'm going to win
Yeah,
categories.
exactly.
I don't care. I'm just going to go there, have fun, meet people. Um, hoping I can meet because I think Dan C is going to be there. So hopefully get to meet him, meet all of you guys because I think there's a lot of creators going to Worlds. So
Yeah, I know Jump Master's going.
yeah, man, that guy has got such an awesome dude. Man. You ever watch him do his routine?
Yeah, always.
Dude, he is like the master with the blow dryer and the brush and everything. You look at it, you're like, man, like I wish I could do that. I'm like a mess when I try to use a hair dryer. It goes everywhere. I
That's
can't
how I
get it
blow
to
dry.
go right.
That's what I do with my beard. I blow dry it.
Yeah,
I
I
take a
try to,
shower and I blow
man.
dry it every night.
Right. I try to. It flicks it all over. I'm like, man, I can't get this thing styled. So I'm like, I try my best, but yeah, yeah. If it's
I use
fire,
two different combs, so
dude,
when I
yeah,
blow dry my beard. Well,
yeah,
two like I have a big roller
yeah,
comb, and
yeah.
then I have a smaller one. The smaller one I
Right.
use just for right here.
Gotcha,
Then
gotcha.
when I get to the big one to this, I use the big one.
Right, right. See, that's what you should do, man, on your YouTube channel. Make some show your routine, man. You know, teach us because I'm gonna tell you what, man. I need to learn how to do all that stuff. I use a comb. I okay, close enough. I got a blow dryer comb that I use, but man, when it's trying to use a blow dryer and actual comb, I mess it all up. So there's
I
a
used
lot
to
of
have a blow
guys.
dryer comb. It was
Yeah,
all in one,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the heating coil on it broke.
Broke. Okay,
So
yeah.
all I do is blow out cold air, and I'm like, it's not working. I just got out the shower. Cold air is not going to dry my beard. So
Nope. Right, right. But yeah, man, you should do that, man. 'Cause a lot of us enjoy watching routines. It gives us ideas, because nobody knows everything, and we can always learn something from each other. So yeah, that'd
That's
be
what I
pretty
do.
cool, man.
Everybody be posting stuff for reels or anything, like, when you be posting stuff or
Right,
anybody, Chris, everybody from True
right,
North or North Crew, all of them, I watch their
right.
videos, like Amber. I watch
Yeah,
Amber's
yeah,
beard routine with Kevin. There's
right,
stuff I
right,
see her doing that I've been trying. I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna try that tomorrow morning," and I
right.
do it, and it makes my beard look fuller. So,
Right, right. Yeah, I gotta watch some more of her stuff because I'm gonna see about trying to get my beard fuller. So yeah, I'm gonna watch her. I gotta catch up on her stuff. I've been so busy, man, with all the lives and trying to get everything done, and then making content for reviews. So yeah, I've got to catch up. But luckily this week I can catch up because I'm not doing any week-long reviews. So I got a pass week, so I can do whatever I want this week. So I'm gonna do some of that. But listen, brother, like I said, man, it's an honor to call you brother. I'm so glad I got you on here, and all you ever gotta do is reach out in a message, and if I can ever help you out in any way, let me know. And I look forward to seeing you again, brother.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me on. It was fun.
Thank you everybody for watching the stream. Don't forget, check out Mixed Breed's Instagram, check out his YouTube channel. Show him some love, man, because he is an awesome guy in the community. So reach out, subscribe, like his stuff, and let's raise up all together. Take care, brothers and sisters.